So today I have a big backpack. I'm actually going to go back a bit because so my gear's back sometimes won't really hop in. There. So we're just going straight today, going not to the big fort because I have so much training. It's better now than it was this morning, so maybe it would have been possible, but I made other plans. Actually, the old plans. So I think it's sunny enough today to assume it won't be extremely wet on the rock. So we're going to test the climbing gear that I bought from AliExpress, right? I was almost saying Amazon. So AliExpress. So we're just going a tiny bit on the tiny road. Yeah, so there's quite a lot of stuff. I ordered one of those road bags too. Oh right, I got a message. I'll answer later. So look at the pretty colors. It's really autumn now. As my kid said, it's almost winter. So there. That's nice colors. By the way, oh, I usually do that when I drive. So, I have quite a few things now with me. And I kind of remember I haven't used this for a bit because the umbrella went on top of it. So, well, let's just look at this backpack first. So we'll probably not bring this one. So let's just check what's in it. Yeah, so I'm going to bring something for my hair if I want it. And I also have the new one with me today. It was actually just in the hallway. So that's the water bottle. So we want that. I'm thinking I'll bring this one. I didn't put a cap on or hat. What on earth do people use for those? I should like Google that. So we don't need that. We have the other phone, but let's see. It is 40%. This hasn't been charging since last time. It's just been in the backpack. I actually bought an extra battery because I knew it was there. So in case we need it, let's just put that one on the floor, looking unimportant. So I have training, kinda. Nothing else, just the legs. just gonna put the things I got here. So here we have a battery. So, oh, upside down. Let's actually put that in there. Let's hope I didn't forget one thing that I just like made yesterday. Hope I didn't forget it. I might have. We kind of got in a hurry because my kid was late, like, let's say slow eating. But if I had made the food earlier, he wouldn't have been late anyway, so it was my fault. So, on the phone. So I guess I was streaming for too long. So I'm just putting this outside my clothes now. So I think that's... Yeah, so this is kind of tight on my body instead of the other one that's 10 centimeters out. So, let's see. Right, I didn't start the TTS. Let's do that. So which direction can I see more in? This tree is very yellow and nice. I can also see some brown leaves though.
Connected to channel fix at 42.
There. So good. So let's see. So I'm kind of happy about the buffer overflow machine we started now, but it's not the same as the last one. It looked at the same first. But it's kind of obvious now that it's not. So key in tummy bag. What? I put it on the same way that I did last time. And that I wanted it the other way. So now, there. I'm just putting the key in there. So. Click. That's nicer. Yeah, it's actually related to my other one because this is the same thing. So it has a tiny. Now let's just get the key and click through the pocket. Did I hit the lock button? Yes. Oh gosh, the training ache. I could feel it like this, of course, too. But it's not. If I would have been walking for 7 kilometers or 6.6 or whatever, that would have been harder than doing this a bit slow. In my whatever speed. Oh my. Yeah, and I also want to try this before it gets too cold. And my fingers are cold now. I did have gloves in my car. Well, we'll just do this at least. So, dropping something black. Oh, I was looking on the ground. It was on the blueberry. So most of the weight is on my hips. So we're gonna find a tree, put a rope around the tree, where there's a slope, a hill, a stone, a tiny rock in the woods, but not the big one, because that's 6 meters, and I don't want to try stuff on 6 meters drop. That's not safe, right? Learning on that. I don't think the stuff are not safe. I think it's me not knowing how they work that's not safe. And yeah, let's just test it all. So we could do here, but it's not a good place. So the other place has like a slope. This is easy to go up in several ways, but there's no like nice slope. So we'll do the nice slope one. And if we have time over, I guess I will just be walking with this weight. Get some exercise from that. Actually, my back was a bit bad yesterday, but I think the only way to get better is to just continue doing stuff, you know. You can't just sit doing nothing, then it won't get better. It will get worse. So it's not wet, not a lot at least. So yeah, mushrooms. I was thinking, is that bones or mushrooms? There are bones in several places here. So we saw some kind of animal, like in the rocks here or somewhere. Yeah, so the one I have at the bottom is the longest. Let me pull that forward. So layers. This is yeah, this is it. That's the tree we used, I think. So let's go down. And so actually, before we go here, I need to do something. So my backpack is very bright, though I do have the green cover. I'm thinking I'll drop it here. So that's a rain cover. So this is. We'll try going up and down this, and I hope it's not too wet. But the backpack is pressing on my tummy, so I need to. Nature calls. I need to pee. Yeah, it's okay. Oh, look there. So I don't want to do it here. It's so open, and there's a path there where people walk with their dogs. So there's like a hollow here, but it's also in the direction of the path. There's also a big path up there. I could just have it on, but I don't want to carry it all the time. So I'm thinking I won't go that far. So I just put it on the side. So this is what I arrived from China too, this bag. These are just my IKEA bags. So this is what we had the rope in first. Let's just make it a little less orange bright light, right? So I'm just putting it here. So we'll get it when I've just done something over here. The other side is reflective, so it depends if you want it to be seen or not. Kinda nice. So the moss is wet and it's been raining, you know. Yeah, so apparently yeah, so we're on top of the steeper place here now. I'm like, no one can see me from that direction. That's a ball. Someone's been with their dog here, I think. Yeah, we'll have to go far. So I'm not that picky. But I'm going to pause stream and I'm going to test later what that looks like. So just read a message there. So I know there's a pulse. I used it once before, but I didn't test it. So, are we back? I had to like look. So, and if it didn't pulse, it didn't really matter. Yeah. So, back. Actually, I will want to watch it there. So let's hop over here. So now I thought I saw something in chat. yeah. Just the start messages. Good. So, there. So the TTS is on. So in case I wasn't paused, you could possibly have heard me peeing, but I'm kind of sure it pauses when you say pause, right? So let's go back to the backpack. So that's just the second time ever I've done that. You shouldn't be embarrassed for that, right? But it's kind of like one of those things, you know. When nature calls, it calls. And if you have a big backpack on your back with a weight all just on your bladder, that happens. So we're going straight to the backpack. There's a tree in the way. I don't think there even passed anyone by. But I didn't want the orange to shine too much. So we put this on just there. And this is a bit wet now. So maybe we should even put this on the other side of the backpack. So let's go up. It's heavy. Yes, we have 3 trees here. And last time we just used this one, so but I'm kind of thinking of the angle. But maybe this tree is better than that one, because it's more like all over the place. Well, that one is closer to the edge. So if you were to go that way, it's kind of like going that way still. So this is good. I think this is like the best place to climb up, is that direction. So the new backpack got its first taste of the ground. And we're doing the opposite now. Putting the rain protection on the back of it. So it won't get us wet. We're going back home. So this is just a pair of climbing shoes, if I want to test that. And then the rest is like not sorted in there. I think you don't have anything here. Oh, I did. Oh, right. That was the backup for the thing that I made. Before I made it, I thought we could use that. So if I forget the other thing, we have that. That's good. So here I know I put my other phone. And just before we left, I put my battery in here too. So its battery is here. So let's actually connect that there. And it doesn't have networking, so I have to share my network, which is kind of quick. This is not an efficient quick stream, this is just a testing stuff stream. But I still want to have time to test some stuff, and in an hour we have to leave. So lower the brightness of the phone. This one has 89%. So I'm going to connect the battery. I have the battery here, and the cable is already connected, so I just pull it out there. So it's all done. Let's actually wrap it to 2 times around the holder before I put it here again. So I'll just have to touch this sometimes so it doesn't fall asleep. And also my hair is going all over the place. So now we'll have to close all the things. Yeah, I was running the so mostly we just want to see time easily, but let's just shut up So we have 41%, but it's charging. And we could also do like stream manager, because then you can see. So let's see the time when we rated. Now we can't see the time on those, just today. So I should really turn off all notifications on this phone. So this is just here for our checking chat and stuff. So if it gets cold, and then we have the rope. This is the rope bag. I put it in here too. So, oh right, some paper if we need to need that for anything. So here's the new bag. It's kind of, you know, made for longer ropes on this, but it seems kind of nice still. And then we have the shoes that I tried last time with. They're in that bag. And then we have like just another rope. Here's lots of thingies. Those we are supposed to test. An empty bag. So nothing more on that side. So here we have, well, the battery, but the climbing harness is here. And some more things. Those were from the old stuff. So let's actually put the phone and the battery over there. And let's put this rope there so it won't just all drop. There, so nothing in there. So we can just run off if we need to. Another pair of shoes, rope, stuff. Let's get this one on. I also have another pair of pants, but it seems to have dropped. I had it here, so it's probably in the car still. Oh, alright, yeah, so my oldest said I dropped something when I was still inside the house. So that's probably it. So it wasn't really fastened on anyway. I just thought if it's cold I can bring another pair of pants. But I think it's okay. It's also nicer to do this. So this is also from when we had our AliExpress opening, not the last time, but before that. Yeah, so I've been opening the last things like the backpack and things without streaming it, because I don't think it's very fun with soft packages, right? So so I did test the inflatable mattress. That's more for camping stuff. And we're currently testing that and that. And my new normal backpack is still in the car. That's one of them too. So so I'm just going to tighten these. They're a bit tricky, since I have it kind of wide open. So people will walk by with their dogs. If you just look like you know what you're doing, you know. You don't have to know what you're doing. If you look like you know what you're doing, no one will complain. Well, I'm mostly worried that someone will complain over there, not here. So here they'll just think I'm odd. With complain, I mean like making the municipality. What is it called? In Sweden, it's called kommun. Anyway, that they make them like to put up a sign or something. You're not allowed to climb here, and then it's more like I'm doing something that you're not supposed to. So I don't want to be stopped from playing here. I'm just tightening it a tiny bit more. I'm just babbling constantly, as usual. So, let's see. So a little bit more. So which side is tightest? Need more on this side. Yeah, I could like bring like a tripod here. I could. It wouldn't be hard at all. I think there's the straps on the back that would work kind of nice with that. So I could like, but I couldn't have a separate mic for that. By the way, the road you hear, if you're new, that's the E18, Europe Road 18, and the one when we go here, we go on E4 first, and then we go in a tiny road over to this E18 here. So E18 makes a turn by Stockholm. So we're kind of like in the middle of the bend there. We could actually go E4 until E18 crosses it too, and go that way to his school. There, so the harness is on, and I don't think it's even that visible because I'm pulling my jacket down on the back of it. And on the front I have my tummy bags like on top of it. Well, we'll see how this works, because I don't want to carry these things. So let's see if I even have everything with me. It doesn't look that much. There's definitely stuff missing here. So something is not there. So did I still have some things attached to the rope at home? That would be kind of sad. We won't use the climbing shoes. I'm just going the normal shoes. So I probably did, which is kind of, no, it's here. It's here. It's just another pocket of the bag. So here we have the rest of the things. So I was kind of sure that there was nothing there. So we have 3 thingies that can help us getting up and catching the progress as we go up. And these 2, I thought they only went this far, but then I realized something. So I was like, oh, I'll have to pull the rope through here. And then when I was home, I was like, hello, what's this for then? Very easy to open, right? So, but you have to be really purposeful. You can't do it by mistake. You have to really pull down, and then it's open. So we'll need to play around with this. And I definitely forgot what I thought I forgot. It might be in the other backpack. If it is, it is. Let's check these things on the side. I don't think it's in this. So yeah, so here, I think I won't use this for now, but if I'm climbing something, I thought it's nice to have things with you in a more organized way. And I bought just this one, and it's waterproof. You can also, if I need more things along with me when I'm running too, you know. So, but I'm sure I didn't put it in here. So let's just put it back. It's nothing in the bag. It was just empty. I just packed it before. So I just put it here on the side again. So it's out of the way. Nothing there in that pocket. So that's just the phone. Now I'm going to confirm everything is empty, because, you know. So also this backpack is kind of cheap. It doesn't have 2. It only has one side that is open, or like closing. So let's put this one in this hole here. It's nothing really in. Not really usable. So nothing more there. Nothing more there. Just 2 empty bags. These are actually, this is for the jacket, I think, and this is for a sleeping bag. So I thought they might be useful. This is the one that the harness came in. We want to test this, and this we won't test, I'm thinking. We might need a few more of those. This is the old one, the old things I had. We also have this, we can't really use that. Let's get rid of some of the pine needles there. So maybe I'll put, let's do some sorting here and organize it better. So this bag, I'll put all of these in, even that one, right. And then we have only these three things there. So if we're going for one of these, we just put our hand in the purple bag there, open. Yeah, and this one, it has this thing attached, so you're supposed to be able to get up with this. We're going to test this too, especially on the parts where it's harder to climb. It's exactly the same as this that I showed you, only it's the other direction. Yeah, so my butt is getting cold. I'm just standing here with my butt pointing out over the windy forest. So I'll have to find some way. This is kind of why I bought that one, because I'm thinking just connecting this to the harness is not like an easy thing. But this is not something that I would like to have in my pocket either, right? So let's like connect this one, and if I'm like in the middle of something, I might want this one connected there, or here, or wherever. I guess that's why there are two holes, really. So that's kind of why I thought of that, I think. So we could do that, but I already have the harness and I have the other one. So let's use this big thing. So I'm putting this where the battery is. So just the end of it. So it's a big, very big flexible pocket. So it will just hang out, which is okay. This is just hanging out of there now. So imagine we would use it, then we would want to connect to the bottom here, right? So let's put one of those there, and with this one we can connect it to the harness here on the side where we have the battery. So it's kind of not nice, because this thing won't pass through the hole, so it's like getting all not tangled and stuff. Yeah, so probably not like this. So this is why I'm doing this, to just test stuff. So this will probably worse because I can't even rotate it, right? So bag for this, right? And it'll have to hang like this. And I have this in the pocket, which is kind of far away from it, but I can fix that. Yeah, so so now I turn this thing I'm hooking it onto up. So let's just, I'm not locking it, I'm just clicking it there. So this thing is for going down, so we don't have to do anything with it. This thing, I'm just looking because I hear animal sounds. So these three, those two I put those on, and this one needs one too. And we're going to test them. We're not going to test all of them at once. Maybe we should try one at a time first, so we don't need all three. We don't need all three then at a time. Let's put the rope on the tree, but we're going to start from the bottom. And let's just try one at a time first, and then when I have that down, we'll do. So I'm going to put these in the black bag. So And we have the it's called the ascender, the thing I put on the harness, and this is for going down. So we will need a purple bag thingy for this one too, and it also just flips if you don't have anything there. So this one we will start using, right? I'll just put it on the front here. So we'll experiment, try stuff. I'll actually not put it there because I'm going down with the rope first. So let's try this first then. So this loop is so big that it can cross over this easily. Makes it much more easy to handle. But I would like it the other direction, right? So this is why I need this practice. So up on the rope that way, and you can also see it will grab it there. So I want the rope to be this way. So I want this to be attached this way. There. So if I ever wanted to get rid of it, I would kind of messily have to drag it down and up. There. And then I could put something else there instead if I wanted to. Yeah. So I feel like I'm very in the public and people can see me. This was also a backpack. Now let's go down with it now and let's leave these things just up here. So I'm actually going to, let's see, I'm holding the
Connected to channel fix-it 42.
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm just checking everything here. Hi. Yeah, I know. There was no mic because I got a call from my kid's school. So I was talking with school for a bit. For a kind of long time, I know. So it's already 14:20. So we're just about to go get the rope to that tree up there. And I'm thinking I'll put it on the ground here. I'm just checking that everything works. So we're still streaming, right? Yeah, so I can see the image good. I want to check that is up, and let's go back to the TTS. So the TTS won't have worked either. So now we should have TTS back too. And let's continue. So I have here on my shoulder a bag with a rope in it. So this is a new thing for me. I've never used this before. So I'm thinking we will put it like over here. So that's that's a nice mushroom. I hope I won't break it. I probably will though. So this bag is a bit special. Right, I just was so long the string here. Two there. So we can just turn this upside down, and there's actually like a package of rope in here. So I think I'll just go around so I can actually use the things quicker. And I did tie a knot in each end, and this is the like quick and ugly knot. So there. This should like be getting loose from here. So that's just not to make the rope less dirty. It will get dirty anyway. Especially we're going to squish that for a mushroom. Should I like pick it? There. So I would have squished it anyway. So let's see. I want to go the quickest way up without getting the rope trapped in anything. I haven't actually gone up here. It's kind of like a stair step, but there's also lots of bushes. And I have a key between the so just stepping on things are tough. That's why we're testing this running. Oh gosh, so this is totally in there. Yeah, so let's see. I can also throw it up, of course. So let's see if I just throw it up there. We'll stay. So I remember first time I climbed up there, and this tree, I got really stuck in that. I got my head into that. Yeah. So let's see. Imagine we're going from there. Alright, I was aiming for this tree for a reason. So we're just going to tie a knot. What? Right, I should do it on this side. So that was more like a measurement. So let's just take it this way first. and then go, yeah, let's go this way, and this way, and let's pull it down here. I think it's a bit short. Let's make it a bit longer. So this rope, we've never tried this before with. We tried it on the other one. Yeah, right. So we could put it a bit further out. That's probably easy enough to get up again. So now we have this, and now it's time to bring this thing up. And I'm going to test this for the first time. And let's first remove that. So we can see how the rope is supposed to go here. And down on that side, through there, and down that way, right? So we take the rope. I'm going to go a little bit away from there. So we see down this way, there, around this, and that way. And then let's see. It will be like this, right? And, I guess we'll connect this and it will be the right side up. So this is why we're testing this, to see if it actually, I'm going to remove the other thing I have connected here because it's annoying. So let's just put this thing away. And my fingers are so cold. I'm so glad I'm doing this today and not in a week or 2 or 3. So I should be able to like hang on this, but then we have this handle here. So how would I make it? Yeah, I would push it, right? So if I push this, so if I would just push it a little, no, it's just going straight away. So let's actually rotate it. So this is why we're not doing this where it's steep. So I'm just pulling on it and it feels really. So now I can like hold it in a reasonable. I can just do a little with my right hand. So this doesn't feel very good, though it stops it. So if I hold this one too, then that's better. Now I can like, if I hold it a little, and it's just not hanging. Yeah, so we're going down here to the bag now. So the other side looks like this. So we get into the tree. Again, there's trees everywhere here. So now I think I trust this, but I would use it with the left hand then. And I'm just letting it slide a tiny bit, and I'm just like leaning on the harness. I think I might have tightened it a little too little, actually, but it's okay for this. So we're going down into the trees. So now I can just sit here and not hold anything. So if I were to get like, let's see if I can get rid of the tree. Yeah, so now it's going straight down the rope. So if I were to want to go down when I've been trying to get up and I can't get up, and you know. Also, let's see. Can I get this? No, not when there's weight on here. I can't make this turn even if I move this, because it's metal here. That's nice. So if I hold this now and I push this a tiny bit, then we're going to go down again. It's a bit hard to push it. So, very okay. So we're on the pile of rope now. And that snapped up. Yeah, so now we're down. So we have this here now with the rope. So now we can disconnect it, right? Like that too. We can get the rope off without even removing it. So, since it was not pulling on it. So, then I can remove it. I can put that behind me. I'm getting this thing instead. So let's think now. So we're going to put it in on the rope. So we're going to put it in that mode and put it on the rope here like this. And then it will only go up. It can't go down. Right? And how will I want to connect this now? So if I just click it there, that's good enough. It's like in a good way. Right? It looks nice to me. We have a cable in the way though. That's the power for the phone. So I also have on the side this ascender thing if I would need help to get up. And maybe that's what we want to test first, to see if we can just pull ourselves up using that. And currently it's attached to, let's see, I'll just bring it here. So we have this thing attached, which is actually that leg rope thingy. So let's say we want to try everything, right? So I have that in my zip pocket, where I have the battery. So I'm just pulling it out. I unzipped it a bit. I'm pulling it out. I wouldn't do this if I was really doing it, because my battery would have fallen out too, probably. So let's now see. Exactly the same way. We could attach this here, there, and then we could pull this and pull this. And if we want to get rid of it, we could get rid of it like that. Okay? That seems to work. But really, I wouldn't want to test this first. I want to try only this. And you can see also that it's angled, right? So it's not straight. Yeah. So, but I don't think that matters. So I'm going to put this one back. And this thing, let's put it in my pocket instead. It's just by my jacket pocket. My fingers are like dying from cold. And we'll just go over to this side first. Now I know I can actually, if I want to, and I want to start over here. So we're going to climb this thing up. So now we're clicking that. I'm actually going to tighten the harness since it was loose. Let's see here.
Fixerbot says.
Stream duration, 1 hour and 8 minutes.
Okay. Thank you, Fixerbot. So, we'll have just enough time. Let's check the time. And also, right, the battery's not connected. So it's 14:39. So we have kind of a lot of time. But what happens is that my screen falls asleep, and then there's a risk that the TTS will turn when I want the screen on. This I've gone off without anything, you know. This is just I want my hat now. I'm cold. My head is cold. My fingers are cold. We're going to wrestle with that. So yeah, right. So this is why we want it up, because if it was up it would work better. So now I would have to have it like, yeah. So I don't have anything in my pocket, so I'll have to do it like manually for now. So let's imagine something is attached here. Yeah, you know what I could do? I could like use the power cord for this. So let's just imagine it. I'm actually going to keep my finger on this, meaning I won't have two hands. So I'm actually using the rope now because of that. Yeah, but I can see it's kind of easy for it to go up if I only had something that held it up. So I have one thing that I forgot at home. So pulling it up there. So imagining that it's stuck to me like this. Yeah, so also which way would I want it? Because I'm not sure this is the best way. It's almost falling through by itself. So I'm actually going to remove it from the rope. Well, the thing I'm thinking about is this. If I have it like this is against me. If I'm pulling it down close to me and like that, then this would be like in to that side. But I don't think it would matter. It would probably go sideways. This is what I had just some time ago. Let's see. So where did I put it? Was it down here? Yeah. So I thought that if I don't have time to make anything else, I can make something with a string. So I'm going to do this. I'm just putting it like a backpack on my back, but I'm attaching, let's see here, these and these in between, so I can set stretchiness. And these are going over the camera now. So over there. Yeah, so it's crossing my back, then it's going there. Then which side is the longest? Let's tie it on the front. So this one is going over and down. So there's an X on my back, and I'm tying the strings in the front here. So just a normal rosette knot here. Very, very pretty and secure. Now I'm actually pulling the cord so I didn't just drop it somewhere and lose it. There. So now we have rubber bands here. So I'll probably make it looser. Let's make it looser. So rubber bands going down somewhere like this maybe. So make another knot. That's easy to untie because that will probably not be the right thing. So we have 3 things to test, and I'm thinking why not bring them? It's these 2. I'm going to test these 2 too. So I'm just putting them on the side here. I'm getting used to putting things on the side now. That's very easy. They're on the side. So let's put this one there too. This is just annoying when that happened. It's not smart, nice, whatever. So let's do this one again. So let's start at the top, like here, right? So Yeah, that's the thing to do, dropping it. So, how did I do last? Let's start with this. We're learning. This is not supposed to be easy the first time, right? Now it's the second time. So, with this going up, it almost feels like it's supposed to go that way first. That way up. This is to connect to there. And I use this with the right and that with the left hand. And that means I have it connected something like this. So let's just connect it here and see if this... Yeah, that's not good. So we want it connected like backwards. There. So now when I... Right, when I push this down, now I can just go down here. So, there, we're down again, just by the rope. We'll get some leaves home with us. So, let's switch now. So, I'm unputting that thingy, and let's actually do it the other way, right? We want that to disconnect. So, next time, I will have it like this. I will connect it from the left side, and it should be okay. And since it is no weight, I can disconnect and get the rope out of there. So then we click that back. We put it on the side, putting it on the other side. It did lock itself a bit there. Come on. So now we could do the same, but let's do something else. Let's do the tiny one. Let's do this one. No, I want to do the same, because it wasn't good last time. Now we have the rubber bands, right? They can... Right. Yeah, so I'll have to think one step more here. I'm going to... actually unattach this thing for me again, because I need it wrapped around this. So when I get the one that I built, it has one of these on there. So now we'll have to do this. Yeah, let's do this, because it won't be enough joining it otherwise. So we're doing this. So I had 3 rubber bands with me. That's good, right? We have some stretchiness. And then I'm going to put it on this cord and see where did it end up? Over there. So it needs to be from both sides. We can even cross these. So it is attached both ways. And right in front of there. So I'm dropping that behind my back. Picking it up. So we're going to tie these. And this will be right on top of my phone. But it's not where the camera is. So it won't matter. Now I'm tightening this kind of tight with a rosette knot. Easy to get rid of it if I want to. So here's the string. So this is actually hanging here now. So let's attach it to myself, and I'm turning it, and it's locked there now. So let's attach the rope to this. So we're going to put the rope. We're going to where we're going up. So we're going up in this easy spot again, but now I don't want to touch this thing with my hands. So in with the rope, this down, and the plan is to like do 2 of these at once, right? But this it might actually be too flexible. Let's see. Yeah. So well, I'll just tighten it a bit more, and it will go up more. So it's right by my throat now, the third rubber band. So it's flexing all the way. So let's see if I can just if I can climb actually. This is just with normal shoes. So I feel really can't step on this very good here. Yeah, this is how I've done it before, so it should work. Yeah, so the rope is falling through. And I have the tree in my face. I have a rope in my feet too now. Yeah, you see my knees there. Knees are better than feet sometimes. So there. Yeah, so it's not really going through all the time, but this is not steep, so it would. So this is very good practice. So we're up. Let's help it. Yeah. So I'm disconnecting the rope. Yeah, so I'll have to think about this again. Whew. And look at someone's YouTube video. And remember to bring the other thing. So that was the biggest one. I have to redo this all of it, which is kind of annoying. So I did this way now because this is very much attached now. Yeah. I know what I could use. I have a solution. So this one has a tinier one. We could use this. So to attach, so we can switch easier. I'm not going to use this. I've tested it once. I haven't really tested it. I've just grabbed the rope. There's no weight on this. So let's check time. This is why I have this. So 53. One more quick up down. Let's get this out of there. So we want flexibility there, but we don't want this much flexibility. So we're touching it the other way around. So this, we have tested this. It goes in the bag too. So we have 3 of these, and we have a string. So we're going to tie it now the way I did first. Let's not put all of the weight of my knot on that.
Stream duration, 1 hours and 23 minutes.
Yeah. I'm almost done. So we're now doing this instead. There, and there. So now I can attach in the other ones if I don't want as much with this. So if we just want one, we can attach there. So we're more flexible. So we're dropping that behind my back again. Come on, you are long enough. There, I put it. So just tying it in an X on the back. What? Oh my God. So I need to attach the other one too, right? So both. So and then I have to speedily get this back. So this is ready now. We won't use it for going down. We're going to use this thing that I'm currently removing from the harness. It seems to like lock itself if you don't do anything with it. So there, 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 there. So do I remember now? From the left, right? It's locked itself again. Is that good? I mean, it might unlock itself too. So we're just going to the end now. So I'm releasing my hands. I am broken. So I'm being poked in the back by that stick. Yeah, so we're down here again. Last time. Let's quickly. We have a kid to get from school. Get this one out. There. Putting that one back. Putting it on the harness. And we're getting... Oh, I have to select which one to use. So this one is very similar to the other one. It's just tinier. It just has a string to grab around that to open it. So this one's different. So we have to fully unclip that and put the rope in between here. So we're putting the rope in here and we are swinging this back, and when we pull on that it won't fall, but also I don't think it will go up as easily. So, and also you can push on it to go down, so it's more flexible that way. So let's imagine I want to put this here now. So now it's locked. I have all my weight on there. So now we want to attach. We don't need to attach on this one, or rather, there's no hole to do it. Right. So this is not the one to test now, because we would have to have like a string in between here. We can do that. Let's not give up. Let's put this one on there. So yeah, I think that will work. We could even make it tighter by putting the knot through and pulling this thing here. So that's tighter. So it's both going up and being down at the same time. So I do feel I've got some bit of tree stuck on me. Yeah, I'm pulling on the branch here, out of the way. So yeah, this feels like it's not falling through as much, but I think it is kind of doing that almost at once. So I'm going to cheat because we're in a hurry. Yeah, so it's not falling through. Yeah. So now let's experiment. So let's say I want to switch to this one now, right? So let's actually attach this one just over this, right? And I have to pull this. It's a bit tricky, but I could get it there, and I could possibly pull that to get it very close. Not that close though. So since I'm just standing here, really, I don't have any extra stuff that cool people have. We're going to move the string from to the other one, so I can still have my weight on this one. So let's put this on here and let's pull it through and let's make it kind of short. Right, so I'm putting it on the highest since it's so far away now. And let's put this one on there too. There. So now that's the one we're hanging on. So I'm going to remove the other one if I can. It's really cold. So let's get rid of this from here and there, and on the harness. It's hanging back there. So let's see if this one works better. So I can see that this rubber band is of course too stretchy, right? So we're going to attach it to the other thing. There. So we got to actually try all three. Yeah, this falls through at once. We got just the time to test all three, but now I'm just walking up there. So at the very end, it didn't fall through, but it's not very steep.
Cyberneer Dante says, Onyx so scary. You're very brave.
This is not scary. This is like 2 meters. I'm just testing the stuff, the thingies. So let's disconnect this now. So we're connecting this again, disconnecting this. So let's there, and this around the rope. So now we have to untie it and stuff because I have to run to make it in time. So black bag. There. So get that down there. Get the backpack cover. It was just a bit wet. So checking what time is it? So we have 12 minutes. Let's go into the car with a big backpack, getting everything done, getting the rope back down there. I think I'm leaving it here, and I'm going down. So we didn't try any climbing shoes, and try that another time. So it's not really, it's just a rope too. Now you see it's not that far.
That hill looked a lot steeper
Yeah. Well,
than it was.
It's kind of steep in a bit of it. So the other tiny rock, that I call it over here, is 6 meters high instead, and it's more like straight up. But there's things to climb on. There's cracks and stuff, big ones that I can be inside, you know. So it's no risk of falling, really, almost no. So we tested this stuff. Let's get the rope back and run to my kid. Yeah, I can get the back off actually there. So that's how steep it is. I don't know. That's now straight. See if we can get it in a pile so we can. There, that's the rest of it. Oh, it's got kind of dirty from that, I think. So let's just get a normal knot there. Throw this into. We'll get rid of the leaves at home. So we were testing if this bag is useful, and we were testing if all the other things work. And we learning to use it, you know? So fingers. It's cold. My fingers are a bit like cold. So the rope could have been much longer for this bag. And this was like very cheap AliExpress bag. So I think this will fit in the other backpack because I did this when we went the other way. So the rope is heavy. It's the most of the weight here, really. So there. Yeah, this is slipping out. We don't want to drop stuff. Just like that. And the other side, yeah, it won't fall. The shoes are dangling separately. So I still have stuff attached to me and the harness on. So I'm thinking, should we get the mushroom too? Yeah, so I would probably want to release those. And let's put the tummy thingy on for the backpack. Come on, this backpack is a bit too cheap, to be honest. The closing of the thingies there. So I think this is a delicacy. The Swedish name is like, well, whatever. So I think if I put it like by the path there, like that, one of the people with the dogs will get it. So let's hope this was the only thing that dropped while I was picking. So I could I'll put this in my pocket, and I will get rid of the harness while walking. There's no things attached more to it. It's just two buckles that are a bit tricky to do. They're harder to tighten, I think. Let's see. I can sit in the car with this. It doesn't matter. Let's leave it. Focus on getting up this. So usually go there, but training ache. Yeah, right. I still have this thing on. Let's actually put it where it's supposed to be. There. So we'll have lots of time, so I don't really have to hurry.
Fixerbot says.
Stream duration, 1 hour and 38 minutes.
I'll wear this when I get home. It's a lot of aluminium, but it's aluminium, right? So here we have the car. So this is kind of steep, so I don't want to fall along the pine needles and stuff. There, let's get the keys. It's still in my bag, but I can find the right button. So this phone, we don't have to charge it there. Yeah, I hid my other backpack over there. I'm untying things there. So I think I needed to untie that. I was thinking of leaving it, but I needed to untie that to get rid of the phone thing. So, phone, 2 times 2 left on that. There. So, problems. So, I don't really notice I have that on, so I really didn't think of packing it. But otherwise, it would probably have been too time consuming anyway. Right. And I should have things up. Right. So I can just click read here. Let's do Adrian again. Oh, we have, but he's doing co-working. Adrian is doing his learning thing. So, thanks for being here. So that was fun. And now I know a bit more. I've tested the gear in the outside. Oh gosh. Need to get the car key from the bag too. My there. So this one is actually a key you put in the car. My old one didn't. It died. The engine died. So this one is like almost the same model as the old one, and I like these cars. So yeah, so let's actually. What's that? I felt something moving there. There. So I'm watching myself. It's kind of odd on the other phone. Not sunny. So thank you, and I might stream more today when I get home, continuing on the box that we were doing.